O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. For thus saith Yahweh of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. Shalom, brothers and sisters. I'm Brother Jonas, and the title of this video is Northern Kingdom Israelites Became Gentiles During Hosea. When it comes to teaching and preaching the word to our people, one of the biggest problems we have is getting them to see and understand that the Bible is written to them and not everyone in the world. They hear the word Gentile and immediately think it's talking about the nations or all non-Israelite people or everybody else in the world, but it's not. A Gentile is someone who worships idols or is unacquainted with the true God, and all nations except Israel is unacquainted with the true God in his eyes, no matter what man's definition says. There are two kinds of Gentiles in the Bible that mean the same thing but concerns two kinds of people. One people are all the nations, and the other people are some of the Most High's chosen people. Let's look at the two Gentiles in the Bible. Number one, the first Gentile, meaning heathen or someone other than an Israelite. Number two, Gentile, meaning Israelites cut off from the Most High, not by sin, but by a declaration from the Most High himself in the book of Hosea. Sin was the root cause for that declaration that the Most High gave. So, when the scriptures mention Gentile, especially in Paul's writings, people assume it's talking about Gentile number one, heathen or someone other than an Israelite, but it's not. In most of Paul's letters, he is talking about Gentile number two, Israelites cut off from the Most High, not by sin, but by a declaration from the Most High himself in the scriptures in the book of Hosea. Remember, sin was the root cause for the Most High to give that declaration of telling Northern Kingdom Israelites, you are no longer my people. You see, Southern Kingdom Judah sinned, but the Most High did not cut them off. He broke them off, and those two things are different. The Most High never told Southern Kingdom Judah they were no longer his people. He only told that to Northern Kingdom Israel, and that's how they became Gentiles. Sinning today does not make you a Gentile. It makes you an Israelite in sin that needs to repent. That's all that is concerning us today. I'm going to show you this in the book of Hosea, and this will help you understand who Paul is writing to. Also, see my video, Paul's epistles are to the Israelites. Understanding this is very important for your spiritual growth, and it will help you see the witchcraft, the sorcery, the deceiving minds that has so many of our people fooled. Let's begin. Hosea 1 verse 1. The word of Yahweh that came unto Hosea, the son of Beri, in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah, and in the days of Jeroboam, the son of Joash, king of Israel. The Most High was going to use Hosea in a special way. You have to see this. It's real clear. He's going to use Hosea in a special way. Remember, we don't live our lives for ourselves, but we live for the Most High. And he can do to us what he wants to do to us, as you will see. Verse 2, the beginning of the word of Yahweh by Hosea. And Yahweh said to Hosea, go, take unto thee a wife of whoredoms, and children of whoredoms, for the land hath committed great whoredom, departing from Yahweh. Hosea was told to marry a whore and have children of that whore, because the land had committed great whoredom, departing from Yahweh. Hosea's life was going to be a replica of Israel's present time. Verse 3. So he went and took Gomer, the daughter of Diblam, which conceived and bare him a son. And Yahweh said unto him, Call his name Jezreel, for yet a little while, and I will avenge the blood of Jezreel upon the house of Jehu, and will cause to cease the kingdom of the house of Israel, and will cause to cease the kingdom of the house of Israel. The Most High told Hosea to name his first child Jezreel, for yet a little while, and I will avenge the blood of Jezreel upon the house of Jehu, and will cause to cease the kingdom of the house of Israel, meaning he's going to bring northern kingdom down. The main point here is that the Most High will cause the kingdom of the northern kingdom Israelites to fall. Verse 5. And it shall come to pass at that day that I will break the bow of Israel in the valley of Jezreel. And it shall come to pass when that time come that I will break the bow of Israel in the valley of Jezreel. Northern kingdom will lose their might, their military power, their strength, and become weak as a nation. They are about to fall. Verse 6. And she conceived again and bare a daughter. And the Most High said unto him, Call her name Lo-ruhamah, for I will no more have mercy upon the house of Israel. For I will no longer have mercy upon the house of Israel, but I will utterly take them away. The Most High told Hosea to name his second child Lo-ruhamah, because the Most High will no longer have mercy on the house of Israel, but I will utterly take them away. Northern kingdom Israel is about to go into captivity in Assyria. Lo-ruhamah means no longer have mercy. Verse 7. But I will have mercy upon the house of Judah, and will save them by Yahweh their Elohim, and will not save them by bow, nor by sword, nor by battle, by horses, nor by horsemen. The Most High said he will have mercy on the house of Judah, and will save them by Yahweh their Elohim, and will not save them by bow, nor by sword, nor by battle, nor by horses, nor by horsemen. The Most High had mercy on southern kingdom Judah and didn't cut them off. The Most High did not cut off southern kingdom Judah out of the olive tree. He didn't save us by force when northern kingdom went into captivity. He also didn't save us by force when King Cyrus of the Medes and Persians, after Babylon, released us to go home to rebuild the temple. We were cordial with them. King Artaxerxes and King Darius also gave us freedom of movement without force. So you see, we were saved without sword, without battle, without bow, without horsemen, and without horses. Verse 8. Now when she had weaned Lo-ruhamah, she conceived and bare a son. Then said the Most High, Call his name Lo-ammi, for ye are not my people. Call his name Lo-ammi, for ye are not my people, and I will not be your God. The Most High said, Name your third child Lo-ammi, for you are not my people, and I will not be your God. Northern kingdom became a Gentile nation at that time going forward. They were cut out of Israel, or cut out of the olive tree, without the true God. The Most High gave them a declaration of annulment. They became just like the heathen in the Most High and in Judah's eyes. Lo ami means for you are not my people, or you are no longer my people. This is where they were cut off. This is at the point where northern kingdom became Gentiles. And these are the very same Gentiles that Peter and Paul began to teach to. And in Paul's letters, all his letters are to these Gentiles of northern kingdom and not the Gentiles of the world. Okay, verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living Elohim. In a later time, in the place where it was said to them, You are not my people, there it will be said to them, You are the sons of the living God. This was after Christ's death. This applies to them and in our time as a nation. Our numbers are as the sands of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. Verse 11. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together, and appoint themselves one head, and they shall come up out of the land, for great shall be the day of Jezreel. Soon the children of Judah and the children of Israel will be gathered together. Judah and Israel have one head or king now, and that's Christ. And great shall be the day of Jezreel when he returns. Hosea 2, verse 1. Say ye unto your brethren, Ami, and to your sisters, Ruhamah. Plead with your mother, plead, for she is not my wife, neither am I her husband. Let her therefore put away her whoredoms out of her sight, and her adulteries from between her breasts. The Most High is talking about the land of Israel. Verse 3. Lest I stripped her naked and set her as in the day that she was born, and make her as a wilderness, and set her like a dry land, and slay her with thirst. The Most High eventually made the land of Israel desolate after we went into captivity. Verse 4. And I will not have mercy upon her children, for they be the children of whoredoms. This is talking about northern kingdom Israelites during that time of captivity. All the descendants that came after them were children of whoredoms. And it remained so up until the time of Christ. For their mother had played the harlot. She that conceived them had done shamefully. For she said, I will go after my lovers, that give me my bread and my water, my wool and my flax, my oil and my drink. This is a metaphor for the people and the land. The land is Israel and the people are Israel. So this is a metaphor. Verse 6. Therefore, behold, I will hedge up thy way with thorns, and make a wall that she shall not find her paths. And she shall follow after her lovers, but she shall not overtake them. And she shall seek them, but shall not find them. Then shall she say, I will go and return to my first husband, for then was it better with me than now. The Most High made northern kingdom paths difficult. They had a difficult time. Northern kingdom Israel went after the other nations, Assyria, Egypt, and others, and false gods and idols, and then would try to come back to her first husband, the Most High, without recognizing the Most High, without giving him glory and praise and listening to him. It was the Most High that gave her all her goodness. But she forgot that. She proclaimed that it was given to her by these other nations and these false idols. That's the problem. Verse 8. For she did not know that I gave her grain, and wine, and oil, and multiplied her silver and gold, which they prepared for Baal. See? Northern Kingdom Israel was stupidly blind and spiritually ungrateful and spent the wealth the Most High gave them on the false god Baal. That's like you give your spouse money and they spend it on a lover that don't really care about them. It's the same thing, at least in the Most High's eyes. He has feelings too. Verse 9, therefore will I return and take away my grain in the time thereof, and my wine in the season thereof. And I will recover my wool and my flax given to cover her nakedness. And now will I discover her lewdness in the sight of her lovers, and none shall deliver her out of my hand. Now the Most High said he's going to take away all the goodness that they had, and her enemy lovers aren't going to help her. Verse 11, I will also cause all her mirth, which is laughter, to cease, her feast days, her new moons, and her Sabbaths, and all her solemn feasts. When the money runs out, and the food runs out, and the water dries up, then all your laughter or joy will cease. You will not be able to celebrate your feast days, your new moons, and your Sabbaths, and all your solemn feasts. Party time is over, folks. You about to go into captivity. And then we'll see if you remember the Most High. Verse 12, and I will destroy her vines and her fig trees, whereof she had said, these are my rewards that my lovers have given me. You see, she's saying these other nations gave her these things. She's saying that these idols gave her these things. The Most High gave Northern Kingdom Israel all the goodness they had, and they did not recognize it. And I will make them a forest, and the beast of the field shall eat them. Northern Kingdom Israel will realize that these are her rewards that her lovers have given her because of her folly, sins, and whoredoms against the Most High. Her rewards are hunger, thirst, being bothered by beasts of the field, and then going into captivity. This is the reward that Northern Kingdom received. Also being cut off from the Most High, being considered in the Most High's eyes like Gentiles, like the other heathen nations. And we of Southern Kingdom was to have nothing to do with them. We were to treat them just like they were the other nations, and we did. Verse 13, and I will visit upon her the days of Balaam, wherein she burned incense to them, and she decked herself with her earrings and her jewels, and she went after her lovers, and forgot me, said Yahweh. Northern Kingdom Israel is going to get time to contemplate what she has done to herself and the Most High. Now, Yahweh is going to have mercy on Israel. We're going to a time now where Yahweh is going to have mercy on Israel. Verse 14, therefore, behold, I will allure her and bring her into the wilderness and speak comfortably unto her. And I will give her her vineyards from thence and the valley of Achor for a door of hope. And she shall sing there as in the days of her youth, and as in the day when she came up out of the land of Egypt. The Most High, after many years, will begin to have mercy on Northern Kingdom Israel. Verse 16, and it shall be at that day, saith Yahweh, that thou shalt call me Ishi, and shalt call me no more Baali. For I will take away the names of Balaam out of her mouth, and they shall no more be remembered by their name. And in that day will I make a covenant for them with the beast of the field, and with the fowls of heaven, and with the creepy things of the ground. And I will break the bow, and the sword, and the battle out of the earth, and will make them to lie down safely. Verse 16, 17, and 18 that we just read takes us into the end times at the beginning of the kingdom in the future, in a few short years now for us. after Christ returns. Let's go to verse 19. And I will betroth thee unto me forever. And I will betroth thee unto me forever. Yea, I will betroth thee unto me in righteousness, and in judgment, and in loving kindness, and in mercies. I will even betroth thee unto me in faithfulness, and thou shalt know Yahweh. And it shall come to pass in that day, I will hear, saith Yahweh, I will hear the heavens, and they shall hear the earth. And the earth shall hear the grain, and the wine, and the oil, and they shall hear Jezreel. This is during the kingdom after Christ's return. Verse 23. And I will sow her unto me in the earth, and I will have mercy upon her that had not obtained mercy. You see, once Northern Kingdom was cut off, they no longer had mercy. And it wasn't until Christ had came and put us back together as a nation that they began to have mercy. And I will say to them which are not my people, this is referring to Northern Kingdom, not the nations of the world, thou art my people, and they shall say, thou art my Elohim. The Most High will heal the land and have mercy upon her that had not obtained mercy, Northern Kingdom Israel. The mercy came with Christ and sent to them with the teaching and preaching of Paul. And I will say to them which were not my people, speaking of Northern Kingdom Israel, you are my people, and they shall say, you are my God. Do you now see how the Northern Kingdom Israelites became Gentiles? It's just that simple, folks. All the confusion that the Christianity church kicks out there concerning Paul and who Paul is talking to could easily be remedied if you come right here to Hosea chapter 1 and 2. This is who Paul is going to in those other countries and cities. This is who Paul's letters are written to, the Israelites, his people, and not the heathen or nations that hate us and are our enemies. The nations will be our servants. Isaiah 60, verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. The heathen or nations are the people we will rule over in the kingdom. They will not be equal with us. They will be below us and be servants to us. And they will do their best to make our lives fun and comfortable. Or they will find another place we call the lake of fire. Northern Kingdom were Gentiles, Israelites cut off from the Most High, not by sin, but by a declaration from the Most High himself in the book of Hosea. Sin was the root cause for that declaration. We have grace and mercy today and cannot be cut off as before until the great white throne judgment. If we are found to be unworthy, then we will be eternally cut off from the Most High and burned in pain and torment. Sinning today does not make you a Gentile. It makes you an Israelite in sin. So strive for righteousness so you can obtain all the mind-blowing, glorious things the Most High has for you when Christ comes. Peace is real. Remember, TikTok.